Sweeping and controversial plan to overhaul the nation's tax laws. It would wipe out many tax breaks, yes, loopholes, to help pay for lower overall tax rates, and that can be politically risky. House Ways and Means Chair Dave Camp proposed the plan. He joined us. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Greta, great to be here.
So what's give me the headline on your proposal for the tax overhaul?
Well, the real headline is it's a pro-growth plan that will actually grow our economy, create almost 2 million jobs, increase incomes for average families by $1,300 a year, increase charitable giving by over $2 billion a year each and every year. So it's a positive agenda. It's a pro-growth message. It actually gives our party something to talk about being for. But yes, what we do is lower rates and do it by reforming the tax code to pay for them.
All right. Speaker Boehner seemed lukewarm, impressed, if that. At least that's what I took away from his statements. Why is Speaker Boehner, at least why is my impression that he is sort of lukewarm on your suggestion?
Look, I'm just not going to settle for things the way they are. As I travel the country, Americans don't think things are going to get better, and they haven't. We've got, fewer people participating in the workforce than during the Carter years. We've got median incomes declining. We've got kids living with their parents. If you look at the people that should be in the workforce, our unemployment rate is closer to 10%. We need to do something, and I'm not going to settle for a minimum wage economy. So that's why it's so important we move forward on tax reform.
Did you remember the Simpson Bowl proposal? Is yours less radical than that? Because that was a pretty radical in the sense that it really did change things terrifically.
Well, we used sort of their structure where we said it's not what comes out of the code, but it's lower rates and see what goes back in. And what we're trying to do is have a public debate about these trade-offs. And look, you're right, there are trade-offs to lower rates and change some of the provisions people have. But look, 95% of individuals under our plan will not be itemizing. So a lot of these individual measures aren't going to matter. We actually lower their income rates. And as I said, the average family is going to see higher income. So this is really an important thing to do and to address.
Do you think it's likely that Speaker Boehner is going to bring your proposal to the floor for a vote ultimately?
We've had a lot of good support already just on the first day. But look, this is going to be about engaging the American people, engaging members of Congress and other policymakers to say we need to move forward. This is a draft plan. It's to get feedback and get discussion. But look, we got to talk about the big issues of the day. I don't think we can coast for the rest of the year and think that we're doing our jobs. And this is really a plan that's bold. It's pro-growth. It creates opportunity. And look, a lot of people think the American dream is lost or a remnant of the past. We need to make the American dream viable again so that people say, look, the future is going to be better. The future is going to be better for me. It's going to be better for my family. And so I'll go and start that business, or I'll go hire that other person. And if we can do that, we'll increase our economy by almost 20%. That's what the nonpartisan referees say this plan will do.
Mr. Chairman, good luck. I think you have the wind behind your back
thanks.
In terms of the American people wanting tax reform. I don't know about your particular program, but I think most people think something's got to be done, and we hope it gets done even though it's an election year. Thank you, sir.
Hey, thanks much. We make the code a lot simpler, too.
Indeed, that'd be helpful.